Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters podcast. I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Luke Nettles. As usual, halftime, Bills and Chiefs, 13-10. It's a sloppy mess out there. I would say that's to say the least. I mean, both offenses, they have some big plays. A lot of them were, well, at least to Stephon Diggs, there's a couple penalties, but they haven't put it over the goal line. They haven't scored touchdowns. So it's been real tight, but real sloppy to start.
Yeah, I mean, it's Buffalo. What do you expect? It's never nice in Buffalo. I mean, that's just the weather you get in Buffalo. Yeah, both of them look a little bit sluggish. There's been a lot of I think Josh Allen only had like 27 or 29 yards or something. If you include all the penalties down the field, he should have probably 127. But it's just been a lot of penalties. Buffalo cannot stop the run to save their life. Kansas City's pass game doesn't look very, very crisp. On the other side, though, Buffalo's doesn't look very crisp either. Right. John Brown is playing, and he is, they have gone to him a few times. He has, drawn a couple penalties, but that, like I said, that Singletary, they had a couple bonehead plays. Like they had a chance to get down the field before half and put some points up. They called two run plays with Devin Singletary in between the tackles. Like he's just not big enough. He's not gonna get it done. Like you had time to throw over the middle of the field and move. Let's go, hurry up, and then you can start hitting him on the sidelines. But
right.
For whatever reason, they decided they want to go with Singletary up the middle, which we know how that works. It doesn't.
Right. It doesn't. And to start, they had a couple runs with Singletary that were nice. They got a couple first downs. You need to see it more, even though it's not there, because the threat of the play action is real against this Chiefs team, against this Kansas City Chiefs secondary. And you've seen that with them trying to get Stephon Diggs involved. He's trying to stretch the field, trying to go deep down the sideline with Stephon Diggs. One led to a penalty, which led to a touchdown, but you want to see a little bit more from that running game just to protect Josh Allen.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this was almost. So I mean, I hate to say it, but it doesn't look much different than the last game they played against Tennessee.
Right.
I don't think the Chiefs are near as physical as Tennessee, or I don't think I don't know what it is with Josh Allen. It just maybe it's offensive coordinator. I don't know what it is, but something just looks a mess, and it doesn't look like anybody's trying to bail Josh out. I mean, I understand.
Oh, he's getting smacked in the pocket, hanging in there and throwing 60, 70-yard bombs to the end zone, praying to God somebody just runs underneath it. That's not helping out your quarterback.
Yeah, that's not a great offense either.
No.
But like I said, I mean, they got Yeldon for why. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why they tried to pound Singletary between the tackles. It just doesn't make sense. The guy is too small.
They need to get him out in space.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what you got him for, is to get him out in space.
Yeah, I mean, throw him out. You could start him in the backfield, flush him out to the out wide. There's no way a linebacker's gonna be able to cover that guy. He's too quick.
He's too fast.
Yeah, you send everybody else deep and let him come underneath, and I guarantee he's going to beat the linebacker every time.
It's going to be interesting going into the second half, because we talked about that Kansas City offense and how the Raiders were able to go ahead and stop them, continuously. I mean, they stopped them when they needed to, and then they matched them with points.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, I mean, it just seems like they can't get started. It seems like they're sputtering, and I think that offensive line of the Chiefs isn't. I don't think they're the same.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, they're obviously good when they run the ball.
Right.
It's just crazy. It's like they can run it whenever they want,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, their passing game, you could always say, maybe the ball's a little slippery, they're dropping some, whatever. But I mean, in all actuality, the only person that's catching balls right now is Travis Kelce, and that second touchdown he should have never caught anyway. You had two guys over there, and one of them just watched him run by, and then like, oh, he's throwing it to him. Now I'll run. Like it's just for whatever. That's not, if you're going to stop anybody, stop him first.
Right.
You know, stop him first. Make him beat you with Tyreek. You know, make him. You know, that's the way it is.
And
Kelsey,
that's what that's what the Raiders pretty much did. They said, well, they pretty much said, beat us with Kelsey. We'll go ahead and shut everything else down.
right.
Armando Lara Jr. said the rain neutralizes the KC offense. Yeah, that's speed. That's speed. They don't have this. They can't, get their footing as well. Their
Right.
ins and outs. Yeah, they can't gain their footings as well. No, less traction. Less speed, and it makes sense. I just, but last week there wasn't the rain, and they still look kind of. I know they put up numbers, but they still look sluggish. That offensive line didn't look like they were as stout as they were in the past. And you saw how the Raiders continued to attack and stifle Mahomes. They kept flushing him out of the pocket. They kept getting him on the run. They were in his face. They kept putting him on the ground. And that's the thing. If you want to get a great quarterback flustered, put his ass on the grass. It's pretty much it. Put his ass on the grass. With a guy like Mahomes right now in this game, it's going to be like we'll see. We'll see if it continues to be a slow, drugged out, slugfest, a defensive game. But it's gonna come down to the running games and who has a better running game. And right now, I don't know which team has the better running game. They're pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick one, I'll definitely give it to the Chiefs, just because they can run between tackles. That would be my only thing. I mean, Hilaire, I mean, he's a tough guy too.
Hilaire had a 31 yard run, and he's at 94 yards at the half. But that's a huge chunk on 1 yard. You know what I mean?
One carry, yeah.
Well, on one carry. The Bills, on the other hand, as a team, have rushed for 73 yards. Josh Allen has 33, and Devin Singletary has 32, and Moss has 8. But you got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookies' numbers. You got to pump those numbers up, baby.
Well, I don't know that they really do. I mean, like you said, we watched it against the Raiders. They set the blueprint. Throw it on them.
Yeah.
Just throw it. Draw the flag if you have to. Who cares if you're not completing balls? If it's moving you down the field anyway.
I say that. Right. No, you're right. I just say that to keep that play action in check.
Yeah. You got to keep them honest for sure. You got to keep them honest.
So Devin Singletary, he could bust out a big run. He has the ability, if you could get him in space, to go ahead and make some moves and get downfield and get into the end zone. You just got to give him that shot.
Yeah, I mean, if he could bust, see, that's his whole problem. Like, he's great once it gets past the defensive line, but the problem is he's not getting past the defensive line. That's the problem. Maybe more tosses, jet sweeps. We know I hate the word jet sweep, but you know what? I mean, sometimes.
Jet sweep?
Yeah, I know.
There's coaches Matt Nagy.
I know. Matt Jet Sweep Nagy.
The Jet Sweep Nagy.
Yeah, so I understand, but I mean, something with a guy like that. I don't know. And I think they need to get Beasley more involved in Buffalo too. I think he needs to be running drag routes every down. I don't care if they start tracking.
You know who needs to get more involved? The Buffalo offensive line.
Yeah, they need to get pissed off. They need to get pissed off.
All right, guys. The second half kickoff is about to get underway. This has been the Basement Monsters podcast on Sports Zone Chicago. We'll get to you guys. Well, be sure to check out What's Up Cuz after this. What's Up Cuz at 6 o'clock on Sports Zone Chicago with your hosts, Jason Palmer and Lance Irving Jr. It's a great show. I'll be producing that show coming up in another 20 minutes or so. But we will get to you guys in the post game whenever that is. Just check us out. Heads up. We'll see you in the post.
Take care.
I just heard my favorite band is in town. I'd love to get good seats, but everywhere I've looked, the ticket sites have crazy service fees.
Haven't you heard of TixSplits?
Who?
TixSplits. They don't gouge you with crazy fees. The price they advertise is the price you pay, plus a small delivery fee.
Never pay service fees again. Go to TixBlitz.com today. TixSplits.com. Guaranteed seats, low prices. That's TixSplits.com. Every ticket, every venue, everywhere.